Testing live stream testing audio. Check 1 2, checkity check. Testing live stream. Chicken center microphone. Hello, 1 2 1 2. Chicken check check. That's nice and loud in monitor 3. Maybe a little bit too loud. Kind of feeling some feedback. 1 2 check. Nice and loud in monitor 3. Check check 1 2 check. Green mic. Red microphone. Those hi-hats have a unique sonic fingerprint. I thought from the other room that I was hearing sampled tape measure. Sonic fingerprint. I thought from the other room that I was hearing sampled tape measure. All right, it works. Welcome, everybody, to the Back Table Open Mic, number 23. I'm your host, Tom Troyer. I'm happy to be here. I'm going to get these lights figured out. I'm going to get the access code for the special website app thing that we have that controls these from Galen, and then we're going to get the right ambiance as we go along tonight. Just you wait. It's going to start to feel like a venue and not like a laboratory, which is kind of how I feel right now. But can we get a round of applause for Back Table for hosting this, for letting me host this, It's great. I'm really happy to be here. And yeah, it's going to be a cool show. We've got Ashley up first at the 6:10 slot, number 2. But I'm going to go ahead and come up with a random song or something to play on this Jaguar over here and play us into the beginning here. Now that Flock of Dimes has stopped. There we go. I'm going to see how much of this song I can remember. Since I was in Indiana this weekend for a birthday, my dad is old, and his brothers are similarly old, and they all have March birthdays. As a child, I was taught to take a turn and move along, let somebody else have a try. And I've taken so much life out of the ground, it's only fair to watch these old bodies break down. It isn't sad, it's only right. The question remains, is it question remains, has there ever been a thing that's ever been mine, when all of the walls that I've constructed to keep myself sane are eroding and rusting, and all the bric-a-brac to compare with the prizes I lack never ever even kept the lights on bright enough. They did and they didn't. They did and they didn't. They did and they didn't. From time to time, bored out of my mind, I'd plan an escape to another universe, imagining life on another odd planet. Tiny little rock, just a shadow in the sky, like Indiana roads, potholed with rubbery round pebbles and lava and bubbles, like an alien shore where I was laughing at gravity. A boy on my brother's bicycle, outstretched, my feet hardly touched the ground. They did and they didn't. They did and they didn't. They did and they didn't. But I've got all I wanted. but is it ever been enough? So lately I've been wondering about Daniel. What if he'd been born in that lion's den? He would have been one of them, one of the family. He would have been used to the women and the wine. Whenever the home team crossed the line, would he have hesitated, proposing a toast at every touchdown and every field goal, kissing a girl to his left, kissing a girl to his right? Would he throw a token in the pool of a god on the way home to his second wife? Get me home safely, would he pray? Get me home unscathed. Get me home to the woman I love before the next one gets in my way. And oh, I wonder, could even Samson pull his weight if he'd been born that way? He did and he didn't. He did and he didn't. He did and he didn't. Thanks, y'all. Well, that brings us right into that 6:10 slot that I mentioned about Ashley, Virginia, a second ago. While she makes her way to the stage, I'm going to tell you guys just a couple of cool things happen here at the back table. Next Tuesday, this one takes just a little bit of explaining to do because my voice teacher, who I started working with last year, is going to be here as part of the Nashville Songwriter Association International meeting next week, offering a master class. And my whole reason for going to her last year was because I had moved to my falsetto so quick, and I felt like she could extend range, and I felt like, man, I'm a big guy, I should have a little bit more like low end. So she helped me work through some thoughts about tone and shape and gave me a lot of advice, and it's been really enabling. It made me think less about, microphones and preamps and plugins and stuff like that. So I thought that she'd be a cool person to come in and hear people for a little bit, listen, give a little bit of advice, try some things, and maybe as a group, whoever's there, whoever wants to get a little bit of a vocal tune-up, or I would say it's like you take your guitar in for what do you call it? What did I call it earlier? You take your guitar. Yeah, you take your guitar in for a setup once a year. It's a vocal setup session. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Sweet. And then after that, Aaron Hayes and Waving at Pluto, right? Anyway, can we give Ashley, Virginia, a welcome round of applause to the Back Table Open Mic stage?
Thank you. Am I coming through? There I am. So tomorrow in Raleigh, I'm playing at the Poorhouse with these cats. We're opening up for Chloe Kimes. Here's 2 songs you might hear if you choose to go to the show, which is at 8 o'clock at the Poorhouse. I'll be taking the train there. Beelzebub on my shoulder, he whispers a sweet song. The room is spinning from my inner monologue. Round and round and round and round we go. Strawberry skies at twilight bring back color to my eye. Tomorrow sailors will be dancing with delight. Darkness creeps in and so does my woe. Whoa, the clock strikes, howlers recite, smiling the light, but the devil comes out at night. Whoa, the clock strikes, howlers recite, smiling the light, but the devil comes out. The devil comes out at Morning has broken and I'm hiding from myself. All my emotions in the box up on a shelf. Get up, it's time to put on a show. Whoa, the clock strikes, howlers recite, smiling the light, but the devil comes out at night. Whoa, the clock strikes, howlers recite, smiling the light, but the devil comes out at night. The devil comes out at tracing all the veins on the palm just to find out where they're going. Stand still and in time you can find all the holes that you've been ignoring. Walking in circles and calling that growing. Digging your trenches with every step forward. Change is my God and I'll kneel at the altar. Take hold of the reins without raised in my chest like a bird in a cage that's always singing. As in the end it was in the beginning. Walking in circles and calling that living. Change is my God, and I only at the altar take hold of the reins without fear or falter. No promise made of some heavenly Father. Yes, change is my God, and I'll always exalt her. We've come to the end. Love is just around the bend. It'll come around again, again. We've come to the end. Once a lover, now a friend. We will never be again, again. We've come to the end. Love is just around the bend. It'll come around again, again. The price to be paid for the love you've made, it comes at the cost of love you've lost. All I've ever wanted was somebody to love me. And over time it grew until that want became a need. Unrest in my chest like a bird in a cage that's always singing. Unrest in my chest like a bird in a cage that's always singing. Unrest in my chest like a bird in a cage that's always singing. Unrest in my chest like a bird in a cage that's always singing. Thank you. Give it up for those guys. We're playing in Raleigh tomorrow at the Poorhouse. This is kicking off my train tour, so I'll be riding the rails for the next 2 weeks. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate you.
Give it up one more time for Ashley, Virginia. And really, there's no reason to stop the applause because up next is Laura Jane Vincent. And she ain't going too far from the drums just to come up to the front of the stage.
I'll just hold up like the real rock and rollers do. Oh, yeah, that's Thanks, y'all. Thanks for Ashley, Virginia, for helping, and Tom, too, for helping to create me as a drummer. Thank you. I just literally texted Megan today, like, can you give me a lesson? I'll chat with you later about it. I put this song on TikTok, and it's, like, blowing up, but I'm a middle-aged woman on TikTok, so it's really weird. But anyway, I'm getting a lot of comments about it, because I think people miss rock and roll music, and I played it at Salo Series, and you can see it on my YouTube, really, if you're not on the weird social medias. It's a song called Edibles and Amphetamines. Out here on the road, watching the wind moon more than the trees. Out here for so long, gathering artifacts box I want you to see. Delicate ornaments and various things, rewards to redeem. Slow marching to time, all of the creatures are hearing me sing. No one seems to mind, they only scatter when I started to scream. Focused on edibles and amphetamines, we only take what we need. What words would we use if we could never really say the truth? What words would we choose if we could never say I love you? We only take what we need, light and dark with no in between. We only take what we need, it's too overwhelming to feel everything. We only take what we need, light and dark with no in between. We only take what we need, it's too overwhelming to feel everything. Overwhelming to feel everything. Rewards to redeem. Thank you. This next song's a cover. It makes me feel really hopeful when I'm really sad. And I think everybody could stand that right now. And it's not the same speed as to which they do it, but you guys will like this, I think. This is a Neutral Milk Hotel song. There we go. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, stay hopeful.
guys for tuning in. But the show sounds better
My
here.
bad.
You
My
should
bad.
like, you should follow, you should subscribe, and yeah, turn your phone off because sometimes we unplug things without them being muted, and it could mess your phone up. It's dangerous. It's best to be here in person and enjoy such excitement. Up next on the Back Table Open Mic stage is Emily as number 4.
Relatively clean and a capo would be wonderful. Hello, everybody. I am Emily of the band 2 AM Wake Up Call. I'm going to play a couple originals tonight. This one's called I'm Running Out Of, and it's usually a piano song, so bear with me. I think I got it, but bear with me. I'm running out of all the things I love. What happened to them? Did I remove them? Or were they taken? Will I awaken tomorrow morning without a warning? Without a warning. When was the last time that I was open? When was the last time that I had hopes? And when did I give up upon myself? Thorns and thistles, they pierce my skin. I just watch the second hand. In pain I bring forth my children, 'cause it's the only way I can. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing, it's anything. Please go fall for this. I never thought it would come to this, but I know that you would wait for me to walk me to my home. And as I look in your eyes, finally realizing that us, you and me, were never meant to be, and the future died in my arms tonight with you under dimmed fluorescent light. Thank you. This is another original. This one's called Talk About the Good Old Days. Needed 60 back batteries, nobody left to keep it running. Manufactured overseas, the shadow kell to keep the sun in. Talk about the good old days. Talk about the way things were back then, when hope was alive and the communists haunted our hall. Needed you to stay alive, but nothing comes true 'cause you want it. Now the tears are going dry. Now that wasn't too hard, was it? Talk about the good old days. Talk about the way we were back then, when you were alive and your laughter haunted our hall. Thank you. Do I have more time?
I think so. Yeah, you get 3 minutes.
I could knock out 3 minutes. Let's see. What's a song? Good suggestion. I am taking requests for people who learn the names to my songs, so. Last night you appeared inside my head, and I remembered the words that you said. How long has it been? A year in July. I wonder if I'll forget you before I die. Memories aren't perfect things, they're tablets that I write on. They dissolve a little bit each time I turn the light on. But on the last day before you left, I had to get it off my chest. I poured my heart out on cassette to toss in the mail and forget. But I never managed that, and I can't help but wonder, did it reach you or was it lost in lightning or in thunder? Record the tape to tape, record the tape to tape, record the tape to tape, record the tape, record the tape to tape, record the tape to tape until it fades away. You can't escape the weight, 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 you can't escape the weight until the weight fades, it fades away. Last night I lay inside my bed, deafening noise inside my head. Now I just pray for a day when I never think of you again. Record the tape, the tape, record the tape, the tape, record the tape, the tape, record the tape, record the tape, the tape, record the tape, the tape, until it fades away. You can't escape the way, 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 you can't escape the way until it fades away. Magnetic and I'll never be the same. But I just wonder how you said it. I won't remember your name. It's just sometimes I wish that things could have been different. Thank you.
That was Emily of the 2 a.m. Wake Up Club.
Call.
There we go. I always say things differently in my head when I'm thinking about them, when people's songs are stuck in my head while I'm making breakfast. 2 a.m. Wake Up Club or Call. Anyway, give it up one more time for Emily, please. Up next. It's not Laura Jane. Don't. Up next, Cole Archer. Please welcome Cole to the stage.
I'll find it later. I don't need it.
And while they're getting situated with guitar inputs and with chord charts, etc., let me tell you guys about cool things that are coming up here at the back table. We've got the Celtic Music and Dance with Bana. That's 2 N's. Join us on St. Paddy's Day with a treasured Celtic group, Bana. No cover, free Irish music, and merriment. That's going to start at 6 o'clock. It's going to go till 9. And then after that, tomorrow, March 17th, Open Aux with Katie Boulevard. Please join us for a different kind of open mic night experience. Don't worry, I'm not offended. We need all kinds of open mics. It's going to be with your host and featured performer, Katie Boulevard. By different kind of open mic, they've got a TRS cable ready to plug into your devices, and you got music, you got things you programmed. It even kind of leans into a karaoke sort of thing if you want to do that. That starts tomorrow at 9 o'clock after Celtic music. Please give Cole Archer a warm round of applause and welcome to the Back Table Open Mic stage.
Hey. This first song's it's a cover. Everyone knows it. Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. I do love this song, though.
Fantastic
I
stuff.
have another original, but I don't know if I have time for that.
We got slots. You can sign up for a second one. I wouldn't mind. We got 24 of them. If you're watching online, get here. Because we
Get here.
would love to see your smiling face and hear your music. And we've got time. All kinds of time. Up next, we've got Fox. Please welcome Fox to the Back Table Open Mic stage. And give them an extra round of applause for the easy listening experience that we're having here of the cymbals.
Yeah.
You want a vocal mic?
Sure. Yeah. All right. Back table, what's up? How's everybody doing out there tonight? All right, it's a wild crowd. Y'all calm down. Calm down out there. Never. Yeah, right. I might make you play the bass. Yeah, I got all day for this mess, for a little witnessing and a little blessing and a little bit of singing. Thank you. All right. I'm going to try something brand new. I'm going to beatbox while I play the drums. How about that? How about we try that? Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's tighten her down. All right, let's see what I got. Like starting a car. Rum, 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 rum. Vodka, vodka, vodka. Tip your bartenders. Boom, 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 ba-ba-dum, dum, ba-ba-dum, dum, 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 ba-ba-dum, dum, ba-ba-dum, dum, ba-ba-dum, dum, dum, da-ba-da-ba-dum, dum, dum, da-ba-dum, dum, 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 dum. Yeah. Yak, 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 like a yak back, yak, 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 tack. Like an attack, sustain, decay, release, sustain, decay, release, sustain, decay, release, sustain, decay, release. boom, ta, boom, dub, 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 dibble, 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 dub. Everybody's gotta stop, drop, give it a eruption. Bass. Thank you, back table. All right, I'm gonna play a quick one on the didge and we'll be out of your way. Check, check. Thank you, back table. Appreciate y'all. Next week, I'm going to try and put it all together. Didgeridoo, drums, and beatboxing. Let's see if we can do all three. We'll see. Simultaneously.
Will he succeed? 8-ball. Reply hazy. Try again. Will Fox be able to beatbox, play drums, and the didgeridoo at the same time? By next week. Yes. Yes. Will he also be able to do so circular breathing? What happened? As I see it, yes. Everybody, we've got our last sign up for right now. Bruce Wheel. Please welcome Bruce Wheel to the stage. And next question for the 8-ball is, will we have a 3-hour jam session after that? Yes, definitely. I did sense a giddy lilt in my giggle just then. I just like, the 8-ball believes in us. Molly believes in us. I think we could do the thing. Old Time Jam is going to be this Thursday. Old Time Jam at 7 o'clock here at Back Table. And then this Friday, American Death Cult Evening, or Ever-Ending 6-story pyramid, and Color Me Crazy. Doors at 7, show at 8 p.m. $10 cover. It's a night of pop punk, garage rock, and indie. Here at the Back Table, Greensboro, North Carolina.
Seeing as there's no one else currently signed up, and I don't have the usual level of anxiety I do to sort of rush along, Tom, would you like to play lead on this set for us? And Emily, would you like to jump on some bass?
Can I get the blue DI
And I am so sorry, Miguel, for all the extra stuff. I promise it's going to be really cool and worth it for the extra setup.
You're so cool and so worth it.
So cool, so worth it.
I mean, Tom and Emily and Megan are here, so it's got to be extremely cool.
It's going to be great. Surround yourself with talented people and nobody will know every time you fuck up. I think we could all use a hot second. Texting your laundry? My laundry. Oh, that makes way more sense. Thought you had one of those talking washing machines. While we're getting stuff set up, I can go ahead and let y'all know. The first song is going to be C and D minor all the way through. C and E minor. And the second one will be C and G all the way through, because I'm a simple bitch. Miguel, you're a goddamn champion, and we couldn't do it without you. Thank you so much. This first one's called It's All in Your Head, or Thought Terminating Cliche. This is usually the part where I'd say a bunch of angry stuff, but I think the song itself is angry enough. You ever wonder why it's bad to be awake, friend? I think I have a hunch, but I hope I'm mistaken. This feast was built on blood, I wonder what it's drinking. They say it killed for us, I wonder what it's thinking. It's all terminating cliche, justifiable fallacy to lead you astray. Don't think, don't question anything. They call it great, they call it right, they call it progress. They'll make your neighbors disappear, then tell you it's just business. You'll love a new world if you only let them finish. School's out forever and the sun it's all in your head. It's all in your head. You know it's all in your head. It's all in your head, you know. Yeah, that's the sort of noise I needed. You're all doing beautifully, thank you. This next one's called Winter, and it makes less sense to play it as it gets warmer, but no, it doesn't, because in the metaphorical sense, god damn is it cold outside. The shimmer fades, it slips away out somewhere else. I don't know why, but something died in me today. Sunset cuts to the bone. I know the night is long, but the fire's warm. Goddamn, life sucks. Let's get stoned. I know the night is long, but the fire's warm. You went to where? You went to wind is coming down. The silver sky, let it shine on us tonight. The difference split between innocence us. Let's get stoned. I know the night is long, but the fire's warm. Goddamn, life sucks, but the fire is 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 Thank y'all. That was everything I needed today. Yeah. We've been Bruise Wheel, featuring Tom Troyer and Emily of 2 a.m. Wake Up Call. That's my spouse, Lavender Alexander. We have a show coming up here on Wednesday, Strange Charms, 8 p.m. after yoga. And then Bruise Wheel has a show. Saturday the 28th with Danny Vago and the Penny Spenders. Also right here. Also, I think at 8 p.m. So 18th and 28th, 8 p.m. here. Thanks. Bye.
That was Bruise Wheel. And I thoroughly enjoyed that. We're a year and some change into this thing here at Back Table. We've had an open mic since, I don't know, maybe about this time last year, hosted formerly by Joetta, and I took over about 23 months ago, 23 weeks ago. I'm having a fantastic time. I don't care about delineation of time and such. Doesn't really matter. I'm just having a good time. That was really a lot of fun. Thank you, Molly, for inviting me on stage. I'm your host, Tom Troyer. This is the Magic 8 Ball. It's already said, yes, we're going to have 3 hours of jam. But should I give time for other people to sign up for exclusive 10-minute slots? I didn't ask you. It said ask again later. So what we're going to do is... Yeah, so we've got 10-minute slots here at Back Table Open Mic. We're starting at 7:22. Feel free. If you've already performed, do not hesitate. Be like Fox. Be the kind of person who hops up, jumps back in. Because we can have a 10-minute set. We can also have a 3-hour jam session. We can take requests. We can sing along as a group. We can unplug. And we would just set a microphone like in the middle of the room and we can just talk. A couple weeks ago, I did a thing. I brought out a little bit of a creative writing process for everybody to join in. We're working on the mission statement here at the Back Table. We're trying to figure out who we are, what we're doing, and how we're going to know if we succeed. And I got lots of great feedback from a lot of wonderful people who were kind enough to write out their thoughts. And I kind of put all those things together in a Word document. And I've been chewing through them discreetly. I did share all of those things that people said into a large language model. And I did ask for input, help me digest, metabolize all this language that people are given. But that's just like step 2 of a 10-step process. It was fun to generate a few things. And before Fox jumps up, I'm going to just read you what I'm at right now. I think there's a lot of momentum behind keeping Maddie Sheets' old quote, "Be cool, no hate speech," as a tagline for the back table. And here's my draft of a mission statement: to carry collective strength and practice belonging through art, live music, and shared presence. That's a mission. And a vision would be nourishing the creative individual and transforming shared energy into healthy community. And then venues tend to broadcast. What kind of genres? This is a thing that I feel like is a thing. I don't know if Backtable is going to be an exclusive kind of place. We're allergic to exclusivity here. And for me to even choose genres seems disingenuous and unlikely to really get any traction. But a fun exercise nevertheless. And I chose punk, soul, and indie. Kind of like the Ziggy's, old Ziggy's, roots rock reggae. That was kind of the thing I was going for. But anyway, I'd like to maybe at one of these open mics, maybe next week, print that mission statement out and let people use it to draft their own things, or maybe as toilet paper. I don't know. They can do what they want with it. But I'm going to stop now because Fox. Please welcome Fox. Clever Fox, in fact. Back to the open mic stage here at Backtable.
You want to help me do both these at once? You either play or bring a mic there and I'll try it. It's clear, it's beeswax. You can't rub it off with the old polish.
Just getting all the lint out of it, little cat hairs.
Yes. Let's see if I can do this. Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. So let's make that 8-ball become even more real. Thank you. Tom, you want to come up for one? Doing some bass? Yeah, that'd be awesome. Drum and bass.
Hey, we recorded that. Noise. And I'm really proud of that. It was a lot of fun. I don't know what I'm doing over here. My table's missing a tablecloth, and I feel like I can't see stuff right. I'm dropping things. It's all over the place. Up next, Emily, parentheses, part 2.
Do you have a keyboard and type? Okay. Yeah.
Sorry. Have your pick of guitar, etc. Can I unplug this? Thank you. Can we get a round of applause for Miguel? Behind the soundboard. This is dangerous over here. He's walking around. What's this?
Tad less reverb on it.
Ted?
Hey everybody, I'm back. I'm gonna play a couple more songs, ones I've didn't play yet tonight. And I definitely know what those are, and I'm not thinking of them right now. I would never. I'm a professional. All right. This one is, let's say this one's called YouTube.com. YouTube.com, best fails a 2010 compilation. YouTube.com, best pop culture moments of 2015. YouTube.com, when did my mind finally betray me? YouTube.com, won't you tell me what it all means? Uh-huh. When it's 1 a.m. and I'm staring at the ceiling, 2 a.m. and I'm undressing in the dark. So take me back to when I thought that life had meaning. Oh, I hate this part. YouTube.com, won't somebody please help me? YouTube.com, won't somebody help me please? YouTube.com, I don't know what to believe anymore. YouTube.com, won't you tell me what it all means? Thank you. Singing that one again. I wrote that like back in 2020, 2021, but it's weirdly applicable to like AI psychosis, so now it's also about that retroactively. Let's see. For the next one, can I get some help on drum and bass, if anybody wants to volunteer? That would be great. So this is one of my only songs that has like a consistent loop of chords, and therefore those chords are in order G, and then F, and then C, and then G, and then repeat that over and over and over again. And then at one point, the other instruments drop out, and I'll signal that with the classical leg kick. And we'll see how this goes. I don't think that anyone's coming to save me. And I don't even know what saving is. 'Cause I'm not lost at sea and I'm not drowning. I just feel like I'm a stupid, fucked up kid. 'Cause I'm out here just looking for affection. And I'm out here just looking for a job. I feel like there's a section that's been left out of my brain. But I gave up looking for that, now it's gone. And I'm gone. And I'm gone. And I'm gone. And I'm gone. I go to work on every Monday morning. And every day it's harder to ignore. As I sit there at my desk for 8 straight hours. That this can't be all there is, there must be more. Oh, I look into the mirror and I see a hole. Staring at the place where I should be. I cannot help but feel like this is coming to an end. But what if after all that's left is me? And I'm gone. 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 And But I saw you across the room. And you were brighter than the moon. And I wanted to take your hand. But I don't know if I can. No, my heart was beating fast for a question that I need to ask. But I don't know what to do when I'm still in love with you. Thank you. Thank you, Tom, and thank you, Fox.
Thank you, Emily, part 2. We've got one more person signed up for this next slot. Cole Archer. You may recognize them from before. You might not. If you came in later, they performed at the number 5 slot. We've had a fantastic show. We have a fantastic show up ahead. This Monday night open mic is number 23. We started with me on one song called Didn't. Ashley Virginia played 3 songs with me and Laura Jane Vincent. Laura Jane Vincent continued with one of her songs called Edibles and Amphetamines. Emily was here for part 1 at 6:30. Cole Archer was here earlier, number 5. And Fox, Bruise Wheel, Clever Fox. And that brings us back to Emily and Cole Archer yet again. Please give it up for Cole.
Part 2. Is that plug for the plug for the guitar? All right, I didn't plan a second set, so this is impromptu. This one. Y'all hear that? It's a little low. Ah, okay. It's a cover, Tegan and Sarah, More For Me. Y'all have heard this before. A couple of you have. Together We Stand. Tribute song to Renee Good. I hear her name on the winds from afar. Say her name, share her name, painted on the walls. Masked men, dead eyes, no love in their hearts. Brutalized, rationalized, no remorse, reload. Together we stand, hand in hand, or together we fall. A people united can never be divided. A people united can never be divided. Shouts and jeers, two sides but worlds apart. The graceless king needs foes to keep the throne. Brutalized, traumatized, no remorse, reload. Together we stand, hand in hand, or together we fall. A people united can never be divided. And I hear her name on our streets and in the park. Say her name, share her name, write it on the walls. Together we stand, hand in hand, or together we fall. A people united can never be divided. A people united can never be divided. And we are the voice of the resistance. And we are the voice of the resistance. And we are the voice of the resistance. Thank you. All right, that one's heavy. This one's lighter. Much lighter. Okay. Hang on, just a second. I gotta get this. I gotta get myself together here. my yard with my shmup. This next, hang on. Trying to remember the chords for this. Should know this, I have it written down. There it is. There we go. Hanging in my yard with my shmup. He's gonna eat every stick he sees. Working at my desk with my shmup. He's gonna beg for my yogurt cup. Hanging on my porch with my shmup. He's gonna bark at everyone he sees. Riding in my Jeep with my shmup. He's gonna sleep and drool on me. Sitting on my couch with my shmup. He's gonna sleep and I'm gonna sing. Hey, 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 little shmup. Hey, 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 sweet little pup. What you dreaming about? What you dreaming about? What you dreaming about? What you dreaming about? Hey, 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 little shmup. Hey, 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 sweet little pup. What you dreaming about? What you dreaming about? What you dreaming about? What you dreaming about? Oh God. Oh Jesus, sorry. Yikes.
I saw Miguel lean in.
Is there a cue for that when it's okay to unplug?
Eye contact.
All right. Still getting used to these.
No hard feelings. We're here to learn and teach. And these speakers have limiters, I believe, and they keep them from being too drastically destroyed or anything like that. Am I live on this JAG channel? When I was younger, I was at a dance party on a New Year's Eve get-together for a bunch of marching band geeks. And I really wanted to hear this song through a sound system. People were dancing, everybody was having a great time. This is not a song that people dance to. The dance floor cleared. And I learned a lot about my relationship to popular music in that moment. This is Cherub Rock. This is a Smashing Pumpkins song. I'm gonna do it in a characteristically undanceable manner.
freak out, give in. It doesn't matter what you all believe in. Stay cool and be somebody's fool this year. 'Cause they know who is righteous, what is bold. So I'm told, who wants honey? So long as you got some money, who wants that honey? Hipsters unite, come alive for the big fight tonight. For you, beware of all those angels with their wings glued on. Stay down, we are frightened and are scared. If you don't stare, who wants honey? So long as you got some money, who wants that honey? Let me out. Let me out. Tell me all of your secrets. Cannot help but believe this is true. Tell me all of your secrets. I know. Should've listened when I'm told. Who wants honey? So long as you got some money, who wants that honey? Let me out. Let me out.
Thank you guys. Well, I'm having fun, but I don't know what to play next. So we're going to go back into this app and figure out what kind of nonsense we've been through the last little week. Any requests? It might be dangerous. The Pixies? Which Nirvana? Which Nirvana? Let me see. Because I was playing a little bit of Nirvana. I just can't remember which one it was. Off the top of my head, I was playing on piano, which was weird. Oh, that's what it was. Gotcha. Man Who Sold the World. I was super into that. Let's see what we can do with this.
We passed upon the stair, spoke of was and when. although I wasn't there. He said I was his friend. This came as a surprise. I spoke into his eyes. I thought you died alone a long, long time ago. Oh no, not me. We never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. I laughed and shook his head and thought my way back home. I searched for form and land. For years and years I roamed. I gazed a gazeless stare. We walked a million hills. I must have died alone a long, long time ago. Who knows? Not me. I never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. Who knows? Not me. We never lost control. We're face to face with the man who sold the world.
It's easier on the guitar than the piano, but more fun on the piano also. All right. I'll play one more, and then we gotta jam. We gotta get everybody on stage. We could do that. It's not out of the realm of possibility. Man, I was working on one today. Let's experiment. This is a new song, and it's really not going to behave well with this tuning, but we're going to go for it. It's not going to work with this guitar, but that's why we're here. What's it called? Worst idea wins. Oh, no, you're not going to mess with me like that. Come on. So I took a picture of the tuning, and it shows up right there on this version, but on the iPad, it's not there. Man, it's like messing with me. All right, so we're D. D, B, F sharp.
know at all where to begin. The game of worst idea wins. I'm trying meditation to ride a waterfall of lightning, passing bubbles, alternative lives. Luggage dragged across the west. Someday, maybe when we're older, feel it melting off your shoulder. Beyond the meditation rail, we aren't available now, but in a future universe, I'd ask you out. Expecting the bad getting worse, inviting alternative universe, talking over coffee, catching up with our future life. I wanna say I love you, don't know at all where to begin. The game of worst idea wins.
Thank you guys for hanging out. Gratuitous reverb. Excessive. It's reverb to the point of debauchery. And there's more on tap, believe me. So, what's next, y'all? Jail? Jam? Okay, that's more like it. Jam. I'm gonna just sit over here, despondent. Like this. I'm just gonna be like a Van Gogh painting. And people have to just surround me with music and sound. As promised, more reverb.